Let's create a new project. Let's start from the world map. To do this, we can either drag and drop a shapefile of it, or we can use, instead of it, this way. Type world.
Excuse me, are you doing something on your... I can see it. Okay.
Let's type world here instead of current map coordinates, instead of longitude and latitude, and press enter. Doing this, we upload a pre-installed map from QGIS, world map. Then we can have a look at its attributes. Here we can find countries, not only continents, but countries. And we know that when we emphasize records or rows, we can see that that country is highlighted on the map.
Excuse me, there is a question in the chat.
Just a second. Okay. Let's do it together. I'm starting a new project, a new empty project. Here at the bottom, you can see a coordinate field. I can delete all the coordinates. Then I type world and press enter. Then we get a world map, which is pre-installed in QGIS. Let's have a closer look at this project. Project properties. General settings with coordinate reference system, World Geodetic System, 84. Map units, degrees. Source language, and so on. Coordinate reference system. We can apply another coordinate reference system. For example, we can choose from here. There is a long list of different CRS, and then we can reproject the coordinate system. Also, we can define our own coordinate system. We can do it a bit later. Also, except this, we can have a look at the coordinate system of each layer. For now, we have only one layer. Right-click, then Properties. We can see that coordinate reference system is the same as for the whole project. this is common for the first layer of a project, because the coordinate system for the whole project, if it is not predefined, will be the same as the coordinate system of the first layer. First layer can define the coordinate system for the whole project. Also, there's a quick how to toggle the layers menu on the left. Okay, right click and you can choose everything you want to. Layers panel. If I hide this, the panel goes off. Also, you can find many different toolbars. Okay, layers panel is on. So we can find the list of layers. Let's apply different projections to this map. We can type reproject. First of all, let's open processing toolbox. Let's put a tick.
How is it in Russian? Difficult question, yes?
Yeah. I'm not sure that I have a Russian version of QGIS. Maybe the previous one, QGIS 2. Let me check this.
By the way,
No.
can I change an English a language after the installation, or I should reinstall?
I don't know. I never changed the languages.
Okay, I'll see.
Okay. Processing toolbox. Let me check this in Russian. Maybe it's better to just look at the order of this. After layers panel is the line is the third processing toolbox panel. Что-то связано с обработкой, возможно.
So, seventh...
инструменты анализа. Спасибо, Мария.
Как еще раз?
Инструменты анализа в чате пишут. Processing toolbox panel.
Okay. So in Russian version, it's those labels have the different order.
I see.
And it's horrible. Okay.
Okay. Sorry for that. Инструмент анализа. And we type reproject. Probably you should type перепроецировать.
It can understand English too, as I can
Okay, great.
see.
Reproject layer. Also, the same tool can be found using menu vector. Data management tools. Управление данными, возможно. Reproject layer. So we can choose from the menu or from the processing toolbox. Reproject layer, double click. Input layer, this one. Target coordinate reference system, this one. And we can change the coordinate reference system. Click and just apply, for example, a projected coordinate system. When we choose a coordinate system, we can see in red the area which is recommended for this projection.
Excuse me, maybe it's the bad of the Russian version, but in the same menu I can see only
Like this.
yes.
You can click this arrow.
I don't see that icon. Yes. So I've got only a list of
Geographic coordinate systems.
yes,
Like this.
like this.
And the
So
top line.
I should okay. It was only the first line.
Okay, yeah.
I see.
Let's choose projected coordinate systems. Let's have a look at many different projections. If the projection is recommended only for a small part of the territory, it's not good to apply this to the whole world. So we can, for example, use this one, world cube. Then we click OK. After that, we need to define the name of a new shapefile or just agree to create a temporary layer. Можем либо сохранять полученный результат, либо согласиться с тем, что будет создан временный слой. A temporary layer would exist only during this session of the project. When you close the project, the temporary layer wouldn't be saved. So it's better to save to file. Just type its name, its new name for this world, I would say world CHP file. New one.
In what type of file should we save it?
Reprojected, or the recommended file is Okay, let's start from a temporary layer. We will save it a bit later. Just leave it blank. Create temporary layer. Then we leave a tick open output file after running algorithm. Then run it. Something that's needed. Map. Run. Okay.
I believe we should save this file because it is asking it.
Create temporary layer. Okay. Just choose this line, create temporary layer. Because the previous choice was saved in file and the system has saved this choice. Okay, we have reprojected this one. Then I close the reproject layer window. Reprojected. We cannot see this layer. The problem is that view, okay, zoom full, and this doesn't look appropriate coordinate reference system, and we can change this one using another projection. Reproject layer one more time. We can use another target coordinate reference system. Let's do it, for example, not this one. Okay, I will type Albers. Albers equal area conic. Just for example, for North America, Albers equal area conic. I'm choosing this one. Okay, then create temporary layer. Then I run this tool.
And you have saved the temporary layer?
No, not yet. They are unsaved.
Okay.
The second layer reprojected. It is in red for my case. I can rename this reprojected America. Then we can change the whole coordinate system for the project using this layers coordinate system. Right-hand click, layer coordinate system, set project coordinate reference system from layer. Координатная система этого слоя и установить для проекта координатную систему этого слоя. There are some information about the axis changes, about area we use, and so on. Then I click OK. And when we can see a very weird thing, but the area which is applicable for this projection is looking good. But we cannot say the same about another territories. So you can apply different projections depending on your focus. Мы применили проекцию, которая хороша для Северной Америки. Да, вот эта территория, она хорошо смотрится. Если мы хотим для всего мира или для другой части мира применить, нужно смотреть другие проекции. Это был пример того, как координатная система меняет привычную видимость карты.
Excuse me,
okay.
I have a stupid question. How to rename the projection? I can't find it in the menu.
Do you mean how to rename the layer?
Yes.
Right click,
Yep.
переименовать.
Interesting. I don't have that. Ah, yeah. I have it. Okay. Sorry.
It's okay. So that was an example of how to reproject different layers. Question from the chat. Так, установки, общие настройки. Так, скажите, пожалуйста, у вас русская версия у всех установлена, да?
Видимо, у кого-то да, у кого-то нет.
У кого-то да. Нужно ли мне на следующее занятие русскую версию делать?
Нет, я думаю, что это нам нужно поставить английскую, потому что туториалы тоже на английском.
Да, это правда.
Это точно. Давайте на английском, тем более вам понадобится искать что-то, информацию, и ключевые слова лучше гуглить тоже на английском. Поэтому let's continue. How to save a temporary layer. As I said, this map is good for only a couple of countries. So let's choose them. Open attribute table of the new territory. Let's find those countries. Or we can choose like this. There is an instrument to find this. Identify features. Вот кнопка
определить объекты.
Определить объекты. Great. Get this tool. Go to the map. And be careful. The appropriate layer should be chosen. То есть вы выделяете слой и щелкаете на карту, и соответствующая область будет выделена для этого слоя. So we should find US and Canada. Or find CA and US in ISO A2 field. So let's find them. We can reorder them. Canada. And US. You can use control
So when I have underlined US, Canada became not underlined. Is that okay?
You can use Control, then click Canada.
What? Sorry, Control and click Canada.
Yeah.
Yes, now it works. Thank you.
After that, when we have two selected features, we can go to Export. Right-click to the layer, Save Features As, or Save Selected Features As. I choose Save Selected Features as shapefile, as shapefile. Then I define file name. US and Canada. New. Save. Also, we can choose fields, or we can unclick them if you do not want to save the attribute table. Then we add the saved file to map and click OK. Okay. And now we have a new shapefile consisting of only two countries. We can check this. Open attribute table. So this is a way how to draw objects from shapefile. And after that, we can work only with this shapefile. So this was an example to apply different projections and to save selected features from the shapefile.
Excuse me. And
yeah.
how to leave this mode? Определить объекты. I want to scroll the map.
You can choose this map.
Okay. This hand.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
You can move it. Okay, let's save this project. Save as. Project 1. Save. Let's create a new project with Russian shape files. New project. This project includes one or more temporary scratch layers. These layers are not saved to disk and their contents will be permanently lost. I told you before that a temporary layer exists when you are working with this project, but when you close it, it will be deleted. I don't need any temporary layer. I have saved the layer I needed, so I will just agree with this, proceed. Now we have a blank project. Let's add let's add the shape files, administrative units of Russia, RU-ADM. Let's start from the administrative level 2. Just drag and drop.
Excuse me, it's the first zip, ru-adm. Yep.
Yes, yeah, RU-ADM.
Okay.
By the way, we can drag and drop all the shape files from this zip file.
And how are you selecting all this?
Shift and arrow.
Shift.
Just
okay, I see.
Then we can rearrange. Yeah, order.
And the order should be like well, from 1 to 10, yes? Or no?
Let us check the description. There is a file readme text. No detailed description. So I think it's the questions. Okay. I think it's can be defined using at least their number of features. Administrative level 2. Let's have a look at its properties. Or it's better to have a look at the attribute table.
And the table is empty.
Yes, so this one is empty. Let's switch this off. The second one, there are federal districts here. So it's better to move this layer to the bottom. And we can rename this layer federal districts. Layer number 4, admin level 4, attribute table, 88 features. There must be regions or subjects of federation. We rename this. The next layer, admin level 5. It looks like a municipality area. Let's check
Excuse
this.
me. Yep. Does it really important that we use names without space between the words?
It doesn't matter. You can use it.
Okay.
You can use whatever you want to.
So our program won't be angry about it.
I think so.
Okay.
Okay. Admin level 5. Can see so 37 objects. I think this one corresponds to city administrative levels.
Do we
St. Petersburg.
even need this layer on that map?
Switch off. Oh, the layer is rather weird because it consists of objects from St. Petersburg, for example, and from Siberia. I don't know how to call this layer, so I will skip this. Admin level 6, open it to the table. There are municipalities in here. Let's rename this. Let's work with these 4 layers. Municipalities.
Excuse me. What municipality level was called previously? Admin level 6?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's work with 3 layers: federal districts, subjects of federation, and municipalities. Question. I don't understand your question. Could you please explain it? Do you mean this part? Sorry. Okay. Let's have a look at our map. View, zoom full, and we can see that the main part is here and the farthest part is somewhere else. We don't like this projection, and we want to fix this. Please open the slides. Just a sec. I think it's better um, to send you a link to this. Please open this link, this web page. Now we are going to define a new projection for Russian territory. Spatial reference org website. Then we choose the first line of different types of how to describe this projection, well-known text as HTML or WKT. Here you can find the description for the new projection. How to define a new projection? We go to settings, настройки, наверное, then custom projections. I delete this one. Then I create or add a new coordinate reference system. Click this plus sign. Name. To get the name, I just copy and paste Albert's conical equal area or Albert's equal area Russia. I think it's better to use Russia in order to find this next time. Format. WKT, which is recommended, and proj string, which is not recommended. Let's choose what is recommended. Then WKT, well-known text. We copy the whole text, copy, and paste into the small window. Copy and paste. Then click validate. Just to check whether all the parameters are valid. Everything is okay. Then click OK. Then apply this projection to one of the layers, for example, municipalities. We can go to vector toolbar, then data management tools, then reproject layer, or we can look for this tool using processing toolbox window, reproject layer.
Reproject, where should we find it one more time?
Инструменты анализа или вектор управление данными, возможно, так называется. Reproject layer.
Okay.
Reproject layer. Input layer municipalities. Target coordinate reference system. We need to select our new coordinate reference system. We can list all the systems, all the coordinate systems, and now you have a section user-defined coordinate systems. Albert's equal area Russia. We choose this one and then click OK. we can reproject and save. We can create a temporary layer. Let's leave it and run. Close. Reprojected. Let's. Yes, we get this strange thing. I can explain what to do next. Let's rename the layer. Municipalities are projected. Then we can use this layer's coordinate reference system as a new projection for the whole project. A layer coordinate reference system установить проекцию этого слоя для всего проекта. Set project coordinate reference system from layer. And finally, we get this picture.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Well, why have we chosen the municipalities as a layer on which we should base? Why not another one?
That's a good question. You can choose another layer, for example, subjects of federation or federal districts, or you can change a coordinate reference system of the whole project. It doesn't matter. This is just a way to change the projection.
So we have just changed the first layer.
Yeah.
And based on it, we changed the whole system.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, we changed the projection, the coordinate system for one layer. Then we applied this coordinate system to the whole project. And now we can save this this layer. Say export save features as save features as I can create a new folder. I call this rule municipalities, a new folder. Then into this folder I type rule municipalities, and I'm going to indicate that this layer is projected. Save. User-defined projection, Albers equal area Russian. Encoding is the same as before. Okay, add saved file to a map. Okay. So now we have a saved layer which is projected, and next time it will be easier to start, for example, from a layer which is projected. Let's save this project.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
And what was the meaning of the last move? So why have we created basically the same thing once again?
Why to save it?
Why to create it? Nothing has changed in our map, has it?
Yes, but this layer, municipalities projected, is a temporary layer only. Until,
Okay,
yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
it is not saved. And
Okay,
I saved this. Um, let's save the whole project. So I would call this save. Then when we start a new project, and we can use the saved layer, the saved shapefile. And when we drag and drop this, look, we already have the projection we needed. So if you are going to use a certain predefined projection, it's better to save your shapefile in that projection. Then in QGIS, you can start from this layer and you don't need to reproject the whole project. And then we can add different layers. For example, this one, and so on. After that, everything you are adding will be reprojected in that projection. То есть при работе с файлами для России вы можете подготовить какой-то наиболее используемый вами shape-файл как спроецированный, нужный проекции, а затем уже начинать проект уже просто перетаскивая это. Уже не нужно будет применять проекции, перепроецировать. So, let's close this project. I don't say this, and I open the previous one. Open recent project rows. Then we are going to add rivers or railroads or waters or something.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I've got a question about the path of this program. So this program is not afraid of taking several files from different folders.
Yes.
Am I right? Okay. So unlike many others. Okay, I see.
By the way, you can define your favorite folder. For example, you open your folder here, then you right click and add as a favorite. And next time when you open QGIS, your favorite folder will be waiting for you here.
Okay.
Let's add railroads, drag and drop. Here. Roads. And let's change colors.
Change what?
Colors of regions, of roads, and so on.
Okay.
I will switch off municipalities. and work only with subjects of federations, and also I switch off federal districts. The subjects of federations, let's open properties, symbology. Color this using something a bit quiet. Then we change railroads symbology. You can use some predefined symbols, for example, topo railway. It looks maybe nicer than just straight lines. Lie. Oh, it's too dark. We can add transparency. You can change the marker properties, for example, the stroke line, the stroke width, and so on. Apply this, then change Russian roads properties. And also we can change borders of regions.
Excuse me, how to change the borders? How have you opened?
You go to
Yes.
the layer, then you choose the symbol. simple
Ah,
field,
okay, I see.
and you can change its properties. For large scale map, these layers are too informative because we have rather dense roads and railroads close to some populated places. For example, this is Moscow region and Moscow city. We can see too many railroads, too many roads. If we don't need to show all of them, we can switch off several layers. For example, leave just railroads and do not show roads. Also, we can have a look at the attribute table for regions, and we can add their names. Also, there are names in several languages, in Japanese, uh, in Polish, and so on. So let's add names, labels. And you can change using your design principles and add uh, different different symbology. Let's have a look how to create a map to print it out. Сейчас будем создавать карту для печати, чтобы не пользоваться скриншотами. Project, new print layout. Так, я не помню, как layout.
Макет. Просто
Макет.
макет.
Макет. New print layout. Layout 1. Here you can see a sheet of paper you are going to use for your map. We can add items. Let's start from adding a map body. Add map. Just use a rectangular rendering map. And you get a part of your map shown in here. If you need another part of your map, you can delete this one. Just click delete. Go to your map, choose your favorite region to focus on.
And can I make a map of the whole country?
Sure. For this design, it's not the best view of the country because we need to think of how to fix font sizes, how to denote regions, and so on. But we can prepare a map here, how it will be shown. Then we go to our project, our layout, then add item.
So it adds an item
Which is shown on the screen.
Okay, now
Yeah.
I got it.
Then, if you don't like the map, the part of a map you show on the screen, you choose another part, then go to the window with your layout, add item, add map. You can resize this, just like this, move like this. You can add borders. Here you can find item properties. Also, you can add.
Excuse me, one more time. How to add borders?
Uh, just a sec. Frame. Just tick frame, and you can use different thickness, size, color, and so on. There are many
Okay.
different properties for each layout element. Then we can add a title, add label. I have added a placeholder for the title, and then I can write the text in this small window.
Excuse me, where to find a title?
Add label. Посмотрите там Т плюс
Okay, it is called
текст добавляется.
добавить метку
Ага.
in Russian. Okay.
Так, карта. You type your title using main properties. Then you define font for this.
And how have you managed to write something in it?
Main properties, свойства, item properties, или свойства элемента,
Mm-hmm.
возможно. You type your text here.
Ah, okay, yeah, I see.
Then you choose font size. Also, you can change alignment, position, size, background, frame, almost everything you want to change. Then we can add north arrow, for example, here. And you can change the image of the arrow. Item properties, different groups of images, and for example, this one, or the rows of wings. Okay. Also, you can add a legend. This is not the best way to define the legend for the map, because we can see that there are many layers that are not used in this map. What to do with this? We can go to item properties and tick this one. Only show items inside linked map. То есть оставить только те слои, которые используются на карте. У нас здесь только железные дороги и регионы. And we can change this. If you choose auto update after обновление, then everything remains unchanged. Everything, I mean, the name of a layer. I want to change, instead of Earth roads, I'm going to write roads or дороги. Edit selected item properties. Oh, not this one. This is not included in this map. This one, железные дороги. Also, we can add acknowledgement or authorship window. Oh, before this, let's add scale bar. We can change this item properties, kilometers, we can change how many segments we're going to show. For example, 5 segments, left 0, right 5, fixed with units, for example, 100. And let's add label.
Add what?
Add text.
Это который таблица атрибутов или нет? Или другой?
Нет, добавить метку.
Окей.
So you can add some borders, some nicer things to improve your design. And how to save this? You can save project, and the layout will be included in this project. Макет отдельным файлом не сохраняется, он сохраняется внутри проекта. Поэтому не беспокойтесь, что программа не будет спрашивать, как сохранить ваш макет. Макет будет внутри проекта. We can export this layout as an image. Export as image. Подготовка к печати. Just a second. You can change export settings here. Layout, export resolution, 300 dpi, print as raster, save Word file, and so on. Just leave it as default and export as image. Layout 1, save. Export resolution, page properties, and so on. Then you'll get a new file. New file to print it out, for example, on save or transfer. This is an image. I understand that this image is not the best example of the map design, and you'll get a homework to design your own map of a given region and to prepare it for printing. Домашнее задание будет подготовить карту заданного участка, заданных территорий, и нужно будет подумать, насколько это красиво, хорошо расположить. You will get a list of shape files, a list of objects to include in your file. Мы не успели один момент посмотреть, как создать точечный слой с населенными пунктами. Я вам скину ссылку, по которой вам надо будет освоить это и показать, и использовать. Но если хотите, я за пару минут могу это быстро сделать. Давайте я вам покажу. Если кому-то нужно срочно идти, пожалуйста, вы можете это сделать. Хотя у нас там уже мало участников. Давайте лучше я вам отправлю ссылку на видео, чтобы вы могли уже в спокойной обстановке это узнать. Do you have any question?
Yes, I have one. One more time, how to open the menu of the menu of printing. То есть, как бы вот именно с параметрами, как печатать.
Так, параметры, вот смотрите, когда щелкаете на пустую часть проекта, то есть весь макет, layout, export settings. Вот там они все настройки.
Все, вижу, да.
Или когда уже выбираете сохранить как файл. Так, домашнее задание к следующему разу будет. К следующему понедельнику.
И можно еще вопрос?
Да, пожалуйста.
Да, вот как вы правильно предположили, можно еще раз показать, как от проекта перейти к layout. Вот где мы раньше работали. К макету.
Смотрите, у вас там как минимум 2 окна должно быть. Вот окно layout.
И сам проект. То есть они просто в разных окнах, да?
Они в разных окнах. Но они все в проекте сохраняются. Сохранить вот проект, чтобы потом найти макет вашей карты, а у вас там в одном проекте может быть несколько макетов, когда вы разные участки или для разных целей карты делаете, есть layout менеджер макетов, возможно. Вот там все, что есть в этом проекте из макетов, должно быть перечислено. Выбираете нужный макет, показать и выскакивает окно. Если вы это окно закрываете, это не означает, что макет потеряли проекты, layout менеджер макетов, и открываете.
Окей.
По макетам ссылку на видео тоже отправлю, прикреплю сегодня в баланс. Если больше нет вопросов, то давайте завершим. Материал, ссылка тоже на видео.
В файле есть какой-то параметр, который описывает CRS, то есть он, получается, поэтому знает, какой...
Константин, вас очень плохо слышно, можете поближе к микрофону?
Ой, сейчас, дайте секунду, я подключу микрофон.
А пока Константин подключает микрофон, что мы не успели? Точечные метки?
Мы не успели рассмотреть, как из текстового файла создается shape-файл. Один из источников, вот settlements, что я вам скидывала, raw settlements, это в виде CSV, то есть в табличном виде. Это не shape-файл, но из него тоже можно создать геослой. То есть там в таблице указаны координаты, долгота, широта. И из этого нужно будет создать точечный слой shapefile. Ссылку я вам отправлю. Константин.
Так, меня сейчас лучше слышно?
Сейчас лучше, да.
Вот я хотел спросить, в shape-файле есть какой-то параметр, отвечающий за координаты, за меркаторы, да, видимо, которые там... Поэтому он QGIS понимает, к какой именно координатной системе относятся вот данные координаты.
Да, вот смотрите, я открою какой-нибудь набор shape-файлов. Смотрите, один из файлов имеет расширение PRG, то есть тут информация о проекции содержится. Если открыть вот этот файл, там как раз все служебные координаты, вся служебная информация. Если этого файла нету, то будет использоваться координатная система по умолчанию. Вот смотрите, здесь другая система координат. Слои могут быть не проецированы, и тогда при загрузке система будет спрашивать, как проецировать. Ну, как правило, у вас все будет спроецировано заранее.
То есть нам заранее самим вручную не придется менять проекцию?
Как правило, нет. Как правило, нет.
Хорошо, понял. Спасибо.
Так, все вроде, да? Давайте тогда на сегодня завершим. Thank you very much. Off you go. See you next Monday.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
А именно еще сам текст задания вы же тоже пришлете, верно?
Сегодня будет у нас.
Все, хорошо, до свидания.
До свидания.